This vehicle was uniquely created for moving spirits, yet it lacked even one traveler. Whenever his shift neared its end, the driver felt powerless, yet he was not to blame as a fancy bus arrived from the other side, and every spirit transferred to that bus. Right then, the spirit driver opened a door and chose a crystal from those whose power was exhausted, but it was ineffective. Luckily, the driver was a spirit himself, so he suffered no injury. As he prepared for another attempt, an old lady emerged before him. The old lady desired to board this train. The spirit driver took the ticket for inspection, but he discovered the location the old lady sought was outside his route limits, so he was forced to kindly turn her away. Yet, the old lady pulled a high-energy crystal from her hat. The spirit driver stared at the crystal in the old lady's palm and grew quite thrilled. The old lady then presented her ticket once more. The driver began to waver. Even if the stop was outside his territory, the crystal held great value for him. Ultimately, he permitted the old lady to get on the train. While traveling, the spirit driver started to second-guess himself, yet the old lady simply gazed out the window peacefully. Next, they crossed an alleyway and halted near a pool. The spirit driver gestured for the old lady to exit, but she understood this was not the final destination. To persuade him to go further, the old lady displayed the crystal again. Though the driver felt unwilling, he had no alternative but to proceed. As they journeyed, the spirit driver's hat was abruptly whisked off by the breeze. The driver felt miserable, but he noticed the old lady leap into the water to recover his hat. In that instant, the spirit driver caught sight of a photo of the old lady in her youth. It appeared the old lady merely wished to catch a final glimpse of her hometown. The driver handed the fallen photo back to the old lady and resolved to carry her to her destination. They moved through various towns, voyaging from daylight to darkness, and then from night until daybreak. They reached the entrance of a cave where the train was unable to advance anymore. The old lady exited the train alone and left the crystal for the driver. The driver altered his plan. He placed the old lady in a mine cart and went through to the far side of the cave. They reached a big tree, and the old lady remembered that she frequently visited this spot for fun in her youth. The spirit driver produced his camera and captured a photo of himself and the old lady standing under the tree.